What is up, retail fam? It's Mike coming at you from down in some parking lot before we head out to the gym. Now, this is not financial advice. This is my own personal opinion. Before I get started, you already know what to do. Now, I'm making this video because there's a misconception about what goes on when it comes to AMC, which is, I sort of understand it, but then on the other hand, I find it sort of hard to believe because AMC is still well known. There's a lot of people that's been in it for such a long time. People have lost a lot when it comes to AMC. People have gained a lot when it comes to AMC. But for the most part, people are on the negative side on AMC. Now, when I make these videos, I'm doing it from my perspective. I've been around since January 2021. And obviously I've sold multiple times and I've bought in and all the other good stuff, right? And people are upset about it because it wasn't popular. And I do what I'm going to do. I don't care about your opinion. It really doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you. But here's the things that I have to say, and I have to be directly and upfront with you, is the fact that when it comes to AMC, this is my journey, okay? And one thing that I've never done, 100% never done, is I never FOMO'd into AMC. I was always early, which allows me to do the things that I do, which allows me to have the convenience of maybe staying a little bit longer or maneuvering. And when I find it to not work out so well, I would sell. Like I did a couple of years ago. What I mean by I got in early, January 2021, I got in before the run-up. I also was already in and I had a sizable position before the run-up in June. I sold my call options, the $40 strikes. I sold those, made tons of money. And I didn't sell anything after that. As it started to go down, there's people that was saying I should sell. Not probably, I should have, and I didn't because I believed in what everybody believes in, that it was going to squeeze in MOS and have life-changing money. Well, obviously it didn't. And we're fast forward to about 5 years later, 5 years and some change, and now we're here. And when I did sell for a profit, and that's fine, right? I didn't tell people what it was. There's people that knew my size of my position and how much money I made. Now, when I got back in this second time at under $1, people were pissed off. It wasn't very popular. People were like, why are you coming back? Because you sold. Because again, there's value, right? I sold value in AMC. Now, if you look at the stock price now, it's over $2. It's holding pretty strong over $2. I like the momentum it has. I still believe in the $5 strike price, all the way up to the $10 strike price here in 2026 only. When it comes to January 1 of 2027, I have no idea. Now, I also said that I had options, right? I have options for June 18th and I have options for January of 2028. Now, as of today, it's about 11, I think maybe after 11 o'clock, I don't know, somewhere around there, out here in the West Coast, Southern California. All my June 18th options, they're gone. Did great, but they're gone. Years ago, someone said that they're so diehard when it comes to AMC that they're going to hodl their options. They're going to diamond hand their options. Now, if you have leaps or if you have options that are 2 years out, then yeah, maybe so. And that's fine and all. But if you're playing weeklies or monthlies and you're trying to YOLO and you're diamond handing options, that's a conversation that we can't have because that's just stupidity on a different level. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't know what I'm talking about, right? Now, when it comes to AMC, for the rest of this year, right? I do like AMC. It does have momentum. There's a lot of things going on with AMC. It's the reason why I bought back in the first place under $1. The movie slate is massive, strong. You still have Spider-Man coming out, which is going to do great things. It's going to be over $1 billion movie, easily, in my opinion. Michael Jackson did phenomenal, and you have many others, right? But the thing is that understanding what you're doing, having conviction, and having a game plan, If AMC hits $10 tomorrow, does that mean I'm going to sell? Well, no, it depends on what's going to happen. I'm not telling anybody to sell. I'm not telling anybody to buy. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. This is not financial advice. I'm just documenting my journey. And people can't handle that. They get pissed off about it or they feel like I'm trying to sway you. It's just my opinion. Do your own due diligence. If you're believing a guy on YouTube or on X or on Reddit or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is, Meta, and you're taking financial advice from people like that, no matter how many followers they have, that's on you. Be a grown-ass adult and make your own decisions. If you want to sell at 5 or 4, so be it. If you want a diamond hand to $10,000 a share, so be it. Good luck to you. But be an adult about it. Don't blame your failures on other people, because truth be told, if you get all of retail together, we don't control the market. The institutions control the market. I understood that a long time ago. Now, we can have some sway and we can cause some FOMO, but when they pull the buy button, they're in control. And best believe, they're not scared, they're not running out of money, and they're always in the back rooms. They know more than we do. No matter what things you're out there to tell us what's the short interest or whatever it is, we're always retail investors. Like I say, the retail investor is always last to know. And for as far as I can see, that's never going to change. Do your own due diligence. I like where AMC's going. It's strong. Do I think it gets back under $2? No, I hope not. But for the most part, it's doing well, very well, and nothing hasn't changed for me. I have a game plan, and I have an exit strategy. And if it hits $10, who knows? Well, it hits 15 and 20. Would I sell? I don't know. I got to assess the situation. I got to determine what I'm going to do and know my position and take it from there. Every single day, as the market moves, as things change, and when it comes to the financial landscape, when it comes to the world, it can have an impact on AMC. Knowing all these things and understanding these things, you always want to reassess, whether it's good or whether it's bad. But you have to make a decision at some point, and taking profits is not bad. Matter of fact, it might be a good thing. Something that AMC holders don't know. Take it easy. Peace.